Hi everyone, I just want to show you a quick demo of the loop and lock technique. I'm going to show you the installation, the removal, and then the relooping technique. So it's very, very simple. You just take a soft little U shape. You don't want to have any sharp angles because you're feeding it through this bead. So you want a nice soft U shape, about as much hair as is in the extension itself. So once you get your hair, you just pull it through that loop with the tail end of your comb, then get rid of your comb. With your thumb and forefinger, you grab the bead, and then you just pull down on the loop, and it just feeds easily through. Okay, and you put your loop aside. Now, try and keep your finger in place like that so that you keep the hair separate, from the extension hair. That way you have a lot more control when you're putting the extension into place. You never want to go too close to the scalp, because if you do, this is what happens. You see the stress on the scalp that causes. You never want to do that. You always want to drop it down about 1/4 inch, make sure it's free moving so it's comfortable for the client, and try and hold it flat to the head. With your pliers, if you look at your pliers, you see the lined part first, and then there's a grid part. You want to pinch it with the lined part first, dead on square. You don't want to come in on an angle. You want to make sure that you pinch it squarely. And then your second pinch, you pinch it with the grid part, and that locks it in all around the bead, and it locks it beautifully into place. Okay, see how nice and flat it's laying? So that's a perfect installation. Now, when you want to take it out, there's 2 holes on these pliers. You use the first hole and you turn the extension on its side, just like so. And then you pinch the pliers together, and you can see it go back round. You can feel it too when you're doing it. And then you just simply slide it out. Now say the client, it's grown out and she wants to keep them in. If you choose to, you can just open it up, push it back into place, and re-tighten it again. Like I said, square on, lined part first, grid part second. Okay? But if you want to take it out, they just slide out beautifully. Now, to reloop that, you take your little looper tool and you just push it down the center of the bead. And then there's a little hook on the end there. And you just grab it and feed it back through, like so. And you just pop that off. It has a little hook on there to sort of hold it in place. You just pull it off, and you're ready to go again. All set to reinstall.